So this right here is my father-in-law's Swiss Army knife. Based on the tools included, I believe it's the Victorinox Handyman. I may be wrong though. If anybody knows which one it is, let me know in the comments section. My father-in-law couldn't tell me what model was it either. I looked it up online and the closest one it resembles is the Handyman, even though it doesn't include the corkscrew or the hook. It may be another model that's been discontinued or maybe even one that's modified, but I'm not too sure. But anyway, the point I'm trying to get to is that this may be one of the best Swiss Army knives for the average person like myself, and I'm going to let you know why. I'll also let you know why I believe it may be a better option than multi-tools like the Workchamp XL, which has more tools than the actual Handyman. But first, let's look at the tools included, the specs, and then I'll give you my answer as to why this may very well be one of the best Swiss Army knives you can get. So for starters, this looks so much like the Handyman based on the tools. I'm going to say it probably runs around the same price of $98 US, and I believe it's well worth it based on the tools included. This is a medium-sized Swiss Army knife that measures 1 inch in height, 3.5 inches in length, 1 inch in width, and weighs about 5.4 ounces. So this comes with 23 tools, which are the following. You get a large blade, which does not lock in place, but that's not a big deal because we know that it still works perfectly fine. The size of the large blade is about 2 3/8 of an inch. Aside from the large blade, you also get a small blade, which is great because sometimes you don't need a large blade. I feel that for things like carving, a small blade works much better versus a large blade since you have better control of it. The size of the small blade is 1.5 inches. You get a can opener that also includes a screwdriver on the top. This is a 3mm screwdriver. This also includes a bottle opener, which also includes 2 more tools. One of them is a 6mm flathead screwdriver that is on the top, and this also includes a wire stripper on the bottom. On the back of the tool, you also get a third flathead screwdriver, which is a 2.5mm. You also get a reamer with a sewing awl. This also includes some good sized scissors, which are always useful. You can never go wrong with these scissors here. You also get a wood saw with some pretty sharp teeth on it. This measures 2 7/8 of an inch. And here you have 4 tools in one. You get a nail file on one side, you get a metal file on the other side, you get a nail cleaner on the tip, and you also get a metal saw on the edge. This also includes a Phillips screwdriver on the back. Here you also get a set of pliers, which includes some wire cutters as well. On the back you also get a 4mm chisel, which is quite sharp, so I can see how this can be useful. This also includes a key ring, some tweezers, and a toothpick. Now, why could this be one of the best Swiss Army knives for the average person like myself? This tool itself covers most of your needs for your home. Screwdrivers, knife, saw, some pliers, you name it. All these are tools needed around the house. The average person like myself doesn't need a hoof cleaner or a fish scaler on a daily basis. Those tools would be inconvenient and unnecessary to carry around everywhere I go if they're hardly going to be used. That's just for me. And that's why Victorinox has so many models, right? Different styles to meet different people's needs. I believe it's important to carry only what you need. Otherwise, it'll just become a bother to carry a multi-tool with several tools you won't really be using. And eventually, you'll just give up on carrying it at all. So in a way, this multi-tool has all the basic tools you need and nothing more. That is why I believe this is meant for the average person like myself that needs it more for their home versus for camping or fishing. But don't get me wrong, this tool can still be used anywhere including camping, fishing, and hiking because the tools it includes are just universally useful in all these scenarios and many more. Is this better than a multi-tool like the Workchamp XL? First, I'll say if you don't know what the Workchamp XL includes, I would recommend you check out my Workchamp XL video so you can make a decision on your own on which is the better option. But I believe that the Handyman is a better option than the Workchamp XL, and here are a few reasons why. First, the Workchamp XL is bulky and heavier, and for obvious reasons, since it includes more tools. The Handyman has 23 versus the Workchamp XL, which has 30. So unless you're carrying the Workchamp XL on a sheath or a bag, it would be uncomfortable to carry it in your pocket, whereas the Handyman is smaller and is not too uncomfortable to carry at all. Second, the Workchamp XL runs for around $265 US. The Handyman runs for about $98 US. With those $167 you're saving, you can get a second multi-tool like the Victorinox Rescue Tool, which includes some of the other tools that the Workchamp has that the Handyman doesn't, like the seatbelt cutter and the glass saw. And the Rescue Tool runs for around $115 US, so you'll still be saving a few dollars. Third, the Workchamp XL has too many tools that I wouldn't really use, like mentioned earlier. A few examples are the hoof cleaner, the marlin spike, or the shackle opener. I don't think I'll find myself needing any of those anytime soon, and I sure hope I never find myself needing the shackle opener. So again, why would I want to be carrying tools I won't be needing? Only carry what you need. Don't get me wrong, the Workchamp XL is still an amazing tool, and like I said earlier, there is a Swiss Army knife for every person out there. I just feel that the Handyman is made more for the average person like myself, which mostly needs it for around the house. But let me know in the comments section, what do you think? Do you find that the Handyman is more your style, or what is the model that meets your needs the most? And also don't forget to let me know if I actually have the correct model name of this Swiss Army knife. I want to say it's the Handyman, but if it isn't, and you know which one it is, let me know in the comment section. That's all I have for y'all today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.